But you don't have any legal standing in this matter. You are a power of attorney, which gives you the right to hire an attorney for Mr. Cripps. It does not give you the right to appear as his attorney. And so you filed this motion. I set it for a hearing. I was hoping either he would be here or an attorney would be here, but you can't represent him in a contested landlord-tenant matter.
In this case, the defendant attempted to halt an eviction following a completed foreclosure on the property. A representative appeared in court seeking an emergency stay, arguing that there may have been irregularities in the process. However, the court noted that the foreclosure sale had already been finalized and all legal requirements appeared to have been met. The judge also emphasized that the representative was not authorized to argue the case as legal. Counsel, after reviewing the circumstances, the court denied the request for an emergency stay, allowing the eviction process to proceed under the original order.
Mr. Smith, would you join us, and Ms. Miller?
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Our sound system has worked momentarily and then it went out. And now it's out. So I've got headphones on, but we're going to address your case. And thank you for being here on short notice. This is Southwest Michigan versus Mitchell Cripps, 26167 LT. Mr. Stephen Smith is here on behalf of the plaintiff, and Savannah Miller is here as a power of attorney for Mitchell Cripps. We lost Mr. Smith.
I'm here. Can you see me?
Oh, there you are. I set this on very short notice. Ms. Miller, you filed this motion.
Correct.
But you don't have any legal standing in this matter. You are a power of attorney, which gives you the right to hire an attorney for Mr. Cripps. It does not give you the right to appear as his attorney. And so you filed this motion. I set it for a hearing. I was hoping either he would be here or an attorney would be here, but you can't represent him in a contested landlord-tenant matter.
Yes,
do you concur, Mr. Smith?
I believe that is the case, Your Honor.
All right. Where is Mr. Cripps presently housed?
he is housed at 403. Can I say something, Your Honor, as far as the representation? I've engaged with Michael Mahoney. He will be retained as of 2 p.m. on April 7th of 2026 and will file with the courts his limited appearance. He also asked me to reiterate that the Michigan Court Rule 2.612C permits this court to relieve any party of judgment based on fraud, misrepresentation, and misconduct of the advised party. Third, he told me to state that on the same day of the sheriff's sale, the mortgage foreclosed.
Stop. He can say this because he's a lawyer. You can't. That gave you the right to hire a lawyer. You didn't hire a lawyer. You're doing the best you can. Now,
yeah, I am. And we did. He can do unlimited appearance as of tomorrow at 2 p.m. We did hire an attorney on this.
who is this lawyer? I'm unfamiliar with him.
It's Michael Mahoney out of Lansing, Michigan. His number is P71428.
Mr. Smith, what's your position here?
I tried to lay it out in our opposition. I'm frankly happy to have you here, Mr. Mahoney. Tomorrow I can reappear. I think
Well,
this is,
it's great for him. I have court set, so, well, sorry, I'll be available tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I can't be there at the time you scheduled it. So you drop everything you're doing tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I don't
That's-
have time to do this tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I
That's
don't have time to do it Wednesday at 2 o'clock. I
That's
don't
not
have
what I
time to do it Thursday at 2 o'clock.
Your Honor, that's not
Um,
what I meant when I said 2 o'clock. Uh, tomorrow, he was available to represent us as of 2 p.m. tomorrow.
well, the hearing is at 3:30 today.
Yes.
Um,
He kind of took our case with a full docket. We're thankful for him. This was something that was a very short notice, and to retain an attorney after speaking financial aid and the process of that. And I'm doing the best I can with this. I really am.
well, Mr. Smith filed a 41-page response to your motion for an emergency stay.
Yes. I guess I'm just asking the court if we could have a 14 leave to file an answer and counterclaim on the motion.
You're alleging fraud and misconduct. And they're contending they went through all the lawful steps to foreclose on this house. And Mr. Cripps got plenty of notice, wasn't able to make the payment, and is subject to a foreclosure. Sheriff's sale took place, it wasn't redeemed, and they're asking now to take the property back. Essentially, Mr. Smith, that's your position.
it is, Your Honor.
I'm debating on how to do, I'm inclined to grant your request. However, what I think what needs to be done is he needs to move. They're doing this stuff to try to forestall the foreclosure action. But I don't know anybody's making any effort to vacate the premises. We had a hearing. I granted the relief requested. Plaintiff filed an emergency motion to stay the eviction, which I granted, albeit on short notice, because I'm leaving on a trip. And in essence, they're defaulted. Mr. Cripps isn't here. There's no legal counsel here on behalf of Mr. Cripps. His power of attorney is here. So I guess it isn't a default, but the power of attorney doesn't have the right to speak for him as an attorney. The mortgage foreclosure sale was January 12th of 2026, more than a year ago. The sheriff's sale was July 10th, which is then the defendant gets another 180 days to redeem it. So it appeared to me that the plaintiff complied with all the requirements for purchase under a sheriff's sale and foreclosure. I'm going to grant plaintiff's original motion.
That's 3 more. It'd be like 3:54 o'clock.
All right, thank you. Motion for emergency stay is denied. If Mr. Mahoney is going to get in here, he can file an appearance and actually file some pleadings rather than give you a court rule to recite. They've been attempting to foreclose on this property for several years. It doesn't just happen instantaneously. I suspect no payment has been made on this house in several years. And then they went through the sheriff's sale or the foreclosure action last January, the sheriff's sale last July. It's now April of 2026. And so motion denied, the original order stands. If counsel files something, we'll set it for a hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What is it you claim that they didn't do correctly?
So on the day of the sheriff's sale on the mortgage foreclosure by the lender on Mitchell Cripps and myself were approached by Kyle, an employee at Southwest Asset Management, informing Mitchell Cripps was to be vacated off the property right then and there. And if he wished to stay, that we could enter a land contract with Southwest Michigan Asset Company. During that time, there was a signature on a quitclaim deed converting all interest of the property, equity interest, and the right to redemption was all done on February of 2024. Subsequently, me and Mitchell were informed by Kyle Hamilton that the land contract payments could be tendered in cash sent to P.O. Box 18 of St. Joseph County, Michigan, starting April of 2024, which we did that up until we received a filing for foreclosure.
All right, so there may be fraud in here. I don't know who this Kyle is or whether he has standing to enter into a land contract for property that's owned by somebody else. At any rate, I have denied your motion for emergency stay. The original order stands. If plaintiff seeks a writ of eviction, I'm probably not going to sign it immediately, but if your attorney's going to do something,
yes,
they need to do something. All right. For now, your motion is denied.